Now let's explore the Edit Page menu. As you can tell, we're under the R menu page groups, and we're at the lunch page itself. We can tell what page type this is. It's a standard article. Now there are three major types of pages: a standard article, a photo gallery, and a movie article. Each one is used for different reasons. This is a standard article, basically has just text and images, and a few downloads. Over here we have the preview button. If you click the preview button, you can preview what your page looks like. Here we have the feature image, we have the title, and the subtitle. The submenu label is lunch. As you can see, the submenu label not only indicates the page on the navigation, it also indicates the page up here in the browser itself. This is very important because it helps with search engine optimization. I have my lunch menu, and I have lunch in the title, etc. That helps me when I go to Google and type in lunch. It'll help me get to this page and optimize my search results. Next to the subpage menu label is a page address. This is what's known as a human readable URL. A URL is basically just the address that the page goes to. And it's human readable because you can read it. It helps because it turns this jargon up here into this. Very easily read. demo.spotlets.com/launch. Here we have the page access. As I discussed before with the desserts subpage, we have different kinds of access within a page. Right now, it's highlighted with a green letter P. This means it's public and listed. That simply means that it's viewable to the public and it's listed within the navigation. It's also searchable. Another page access is public and not listed. As you can see, public not listed has a gray background with the letter P. That simply means that it's going to be public, but it's not going to be listed within the navigation. However, it is going to be searchable. So if I were to search the word lunch, I would still be able to find the page. The third option is public but not searchable. This is indicated by a magnifying glass with a line through it and a black backdrop. This means it's public but it's not searchable. It also means it's not in the navigation itself. The only way I could find this page is if I go to demo.spotlets.com/lunch. So if you were to make a page that you only want a few friends to see, you can make it public and not searchable and give those few friends the actual address itself. And that's the only way that anyone could find that site page itself. And the last option is private. This is the same button that was shown for the desserts page group. Private has a circle with a line through it and a P, and it's surrounded in red. This means that only I, as the administrator of this site, can see this page. This helps if you're making a site's page that you don't want to have seen quite yet. If it's a work in progress, you can make it a public site, or a private site rather, and no one would be the wiser. Down here we have the page display. Again, as I briefly mentioned, we have the page title and the page subtitle. Here we have the title as lunch menu and the subtitle as enjoy our delicious sandwiches. You can see this is shown on the page itself with the title and subtitle. Over here is the main section of editing for the page itself. There are four major areas. We have the feature image, the body content, body images, and the downloads. The feature image is shown on the page itself. The feature image is the top image. The body content is any kind of text and or images you have within the body of the page. The body content is seen right here with the actual menu itself. The body content is always going to be below the feature image and below the title and the subtitle. As you can see, there's a body image in between the subtitle and the body content itself. A body image is simply an image that is going to be in the same place all the time. It also pushes the actual body text content to the left versus having an actual image within the body. The download section is at the very bottom. These could be PDF files, MP3s, you name it. As you can see, the download section is listed on the actual page itself, and there's a PDF represented at the very bottom with a launch menu. The right bar is currently turned off. In order to turn the right bar on, I would either make it site-wide, group-wide, or custom. Now, if I make it site-wide, that means what it says. It's going to be site-wide. It's going to be on every page. If I make it group-wide, it's going to be within the R menu group itself. If I make it custom, it means it's going to be on this page only. I'm going to leave it off for now. Down here in the search information, we have the keywords. This, again, is all about search engine optimization. I type in my keywords, lunch, menu, and sandwiches, and it helps when I Google a lunch item for a spotlet. And all this information up here with the lunch menu at the browser, lunch menu in the title, and lunch in the navigation only helps my search engine optimization, which means people can find my site a lot more quickly in a Google search. A description also is useful if I want a little blurb under each page that's found in the Google search. And you can add your description right here.